Arming Patriots, thank you for being here, watching this video. My name is Andrew Crude. I am one of the co-founders of Arming Patriots, along with Enrique and Troy. And we've been a bit quiet here. This is actually, I think, our first live video onto our page. And we're really grateful that if you're here already, or if you've come on to the community after this has been recorded, we thank you for being here, part of it, seeing the vision that we have to reach the military, veterans and the families, and kind of open up opportunities beyond what a lot of people see as the normal pathway. So I'm not going to dive into that too much here. This isn't what this video is about. What I really want to talk to you about, and what we're going to start really pouring into you here on this page inside our community group and stuff, is the things that will help you reach levels of success. It doesn't matter if you're looking to start your own business, have a career, be a stay-at-home mom or dad, or whatever it is, raise your children. These principles that we want to share can be applied across many, many different methods of our areas of our lives. So what I really want to talk to you about today is three things, and this all stems from an amazing book called The Traveler's Gift. You want to get that right. So it's by an author named Andy Andrews. Really powerful stuff. I actually read this. You can see it's kind of a bit brown. I actually have had this book for about, it's well over 10 years, or probably 12, 13 years. And I read it for the first time. It took me a while to actually read it. And then my wife read it and she loved it. And we actually had the main points from this book actually on our bedroom closet for quite a long time on the door, so we could see it. And I don't want to dive into too much. I just want to share 3 points today with you in this. And I'll do a couple more videos to cover all of them in a bit of a series here. But it's really kind of truths that you'll go, well, that makes sense. That's kind of common sense. But it's the kind of thing that we need to have reminders, we need to formulate and steer into practical application. And that's what I'm wanting to deliver to you now. And I highly recommend grabbing a copy of the book. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Andy's website, andyandrews.com. And definitely grab a copy. He also has a second book, like kind of a sequel to it, which I'm actually about halfway through now, called The Traveler's Summit. Really good book, even more value, just over halfway, and really easy read. Kind of written in a novel format, so if you're not into like a lot of heavy personal development stuff, or you find it really hard reading non-fiction books or something, these are actually written in like a story format. So really easy, fast flowing, kind of engages you, but you get a ton of value as you read through the content as well. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you, and in the book, it talks about 7 decisions to determine personal success. So I'm just going to go through the first 3 right now, and then in the subsequent videos, I'll go through the rest of them. So the first one is all around taking responsibility. And I don't want to spoil it, but the decision in the book is called "The Buck Stops Here." So it's all about taking responsibility, taking ownership. And I think the world will be a much better place if that was just something we all did in all areas of our lives, whether it's in our relationships, our marriages, our parenting of our kids, dealing with our parents, our friends, with business, with whatever it is. If we actually took responsibility for our actions and stopped trying to shift blame onto everyone else, then the world would be a much better place. People would have much more, they would take more time in making decisions possibly, and the consequences of those decisions. So that is really the first thing, and it's probably one of the most important things. Take responsibility. If you make a mistake, own it, apologize, ask for forgiveness, move on. Second thing I want to talk about is seeking wisdom. I think there's a big disconnect in our world today of people thinking they're wise just because they've gone and got a college degree, or they've got a lot of knowledge, head knowledge on a specific topic or something like that. Wisdom is not the same as knowledge. Knowledge is a part of it, but it goes well beyond that. But having if you just look through, in the Bible, for example, in the book of Proverbs, and it's so much things in there that even in today's society we've taken and turned into, say, secular or common proverbs or sayings. There is a reason why those have stood the test of time over the last 3,000 or 4,000 years, because they actually just make sense. And they work. So wisdom is something that we constantly have to be learning. We constantly have to be seeking it, surrounding ourselves with people that are wise and lift us up and cause us to become better people is something that's a really powerful thing as well. And the third and final thing I want to talk about today is being a person of action. Kind of going back to take responsibility as well, similar thing. Make decisions and take action on them. I think we are coddled so much. I'm not going to get into the whole debate around different generations and stuff, but so many people sit back and have an expectation of being given things or getting something for doing something or whatever it is. Take action, make a decision, take action, own that decision, and take that responsibility. But if we don't get out and do things, all the knowledge in the world will never turn into anything. They say that there's tons of opportunity out there. You just have to go and get it. Or that success is dressed up as what reason people don't find success is because it's dressed up in and looks like hard work, and because it is. There's no free rides in this world, and if we can take action, do the work, that's when success can come our way. It's not guaranteed. However, you've got a greater chance of having that success if you actually get off your butt and do something, right? So that's it right now. Look, I hope those really do resonate with you. Like I said, I've got a couple more coming. If you haven't signed up to our mailing list for Arming Patriots, if you're not getting our updates, we are really ramping things up now. We've got some exciting stuff coming in the next month or so. And we've but we just go to armingpatriots.com. There's also a link in the description of this video. I want to give you a free guide to 35 disasters that you should be prepared for. So while we're not necessarily a survival preparedness company, Enrique has a big, strong background as a Marine Corps veteran in preparedness and emergencies and survival and stuff like that, along with other work he did. So he's put together an amazing guidebook on the ultimate survival source, and one of the chapters is around 35 natural disasters, so that you need to be prepared for, and man-made disasters and a whole lot of other things. So I want to give that to you for free as a download, PDF download. So just go in, you'll step through, name and email address, and you'll get a link to that PDF to download. So, and you'll get some great content and more coming. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.